Shout out to J&J.
So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
Episodes, man. You guys got a real good thing going on.
We've got the 2024 J&J Sports Top Athlete Awards.
Let's do it.
I wanted to look back at, some of the major sports and give awards to who I thought was kind of the number one athlete. And I'll run these by you and let me know what you think, please.
Gotcha.
So in the NBA in 2024, we've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and he averaged 30.4 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 6.5 assists in 73 games.
Mm.
And I would say he was definitely the player of the year for 2024. And 5 years removed from his first championship, how does he look?
5 year removed from his first championship, he's still looking good. He's still looking tough. Like I said, he's hard. He's gonna be a legend, James. That's no question. He's gonna be a legend in his own style, his own play, and I can't wait to see the ending for him, the finish line. Can he get another ring? With Lillard, just all of those things like kind of run in my head. So yeah.
I was just about to ask that is if he's going to take the Bucks to another championship because they got pretty close this last year.
Yeah. Like I said, just keep improving their team. They got the weapons. You know what I mean? The weapons is there. They just have to really lock in and just he got to keep being dominant. Stay healthy. One thing I can respect about him, he's never not, if he's injured, he's really injured. It's not like no Joel Embiid or none of that. Like he's, you know what I mean? So I respect it.
And based on the connection, do you think Damian Lillard is happy to be there?
Absolutely. You could tell, you know what I mean? Coming out that situation he was in, he's been with that other team for so long. To have a new team, it's kind of like football if we transition right quick with Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry. Being with a team so long to switch over and not having so much success, that's one of this type of situations. So yeah.
And then up next, we've got Major League Baseball in 2024. I'm saying that Shohei Ohtani was the number one player, legendary Los Angeles Dodger. How important was the addition to the Dodgers?
It was very important. And we kind of had questions about Ohtani at first. Like, was he even gonna fit in the USA? Was he gonna? I thought it was gonna be really tough for him in the beginning, but it seemed like he just synced right in, and he is already breaking records. They just won the championship not too long ago.
Yeah, and really, he got to stay in Los Angeles. Do you think that helped?
Yeah, even after the stuff dealing with his agent and just all this stuff, he's still playing. He's still going. So,
I was wondering if the World Series win proved that he was not distracted with that whole money dispute.
Right. I mean, I feel like any other person would be it would break their game down a little bit because it's so much on your mind and the back end. How does he maintain that mindset of, look, it don't matter what's happening. I got to focus on this. I want this championship. I want to take it all the way. So, yeah.
And then next up, NFL. You mentioned his name already. Saquon Barkley. So 345 attempts for 2,005 yards, 13 touchdowns, 33 receptions. And how important was the pass catching ability for the championship run?
It was very important. Like I said, shout out to Saquon Barkley. Seeing his story, I just feel from him all the way, James, from when he was with the Giants and how they just did him. You know what I mean? How they just treated him, and for him to have success at the end, that just goes to show when God has that plan for you, it doesn't matter what happened. It's the finishing part. Now he's a championship ring winner, so it all makes sense.
And I noticed he's referred to by his first name. Do you think that's because of Charles Barkley?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I kind of thought they were related at first, but yeah.
And up next, we've got UFC, and I've got two people, Alex Pereira and Ila Topuria. And, Alex is known for the power punches, but Ila could be considered the fighter of the year. And they have those different styles. If they were the same, who do you think we could choose as the better fighter?
Me personally, I would say Pereira for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think that'd be an interesting matchup to see that. And then we've got boxing, and Jake Paul and Mike Tyson were the ones I gave awards for boxing, and that's because it was the most watched and talked about boxing match in history, I think. And you
Yeah,
know, aside from like all the results, was the lead up to the match fun?
yeah. And I feel like everybody already knew it was going to be an entertainment fight. We kind of already knew that because it's like, come on, he's almost 60-year-old legend fighter versus this young guy. So we already know. But for me, James, on outside of them, I would have to say the Ryan Garcia. It was a couple of fights that really stood out to me. The Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia. Shout out to Ryan Garcia, man. He's the one that's been having them tough fights. I got to give it to him for sure. So yeah.
I agree. Y'all, please let us know in the comments what you think about that. And remember to like and also let us know what you want us to cover. And then up next, I've got
J&J Sports.
coming to y'all live in 2025.